Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Karen Blair and I'm excited to talk to you today about the research that my lab has been doing on public displays of affection. So what did we do? We had an online survey. We had about 1,800 participants. They were in same-sex, mixed-sex, and gender-diverse relationships. And we wanted to know how they experienced sharing affection in their relationships in public and in private. And we wanted to see whether or not those experiences differed based on the type of relationship that they were in. So we asked them questions like how comfortable they were, the frequency that they shared affection with their partner with in public and in private, their desire, how vigilant they were when they were sharing affection in public, and whether or not they thought other people supported their relationship when it came to sharing affection with their partner. For the most part, when we compared individuals in same-sex and mixed-sex relationships, we found that there really weren't any differences in the private context. But the story changes once we get out into the public. For instance, same-sex couples reported being less comfortable sharing affection with their partner in public. They did so with less frequency, and whenever they did or even thought about sharing affection with their partner, they reported higher levels of vigilance or concern for their safety and awareness of their surroundings. They also reported that they perceived less support from their friends, family, and society for sharing affection within their relationship. But what about the individuals in gender-diverse relationships? Here, we found that their pattern of results fell somewhere between the same-sex and the mixed-sex group. In general, they tended to look more like the same-sex group when it came to things like comfort with public displays of affection and perceptions of support. However, when it actually came to acting on it, individuals in gender-diverse relationships shared affection in public with the same frequency as the individuals in mixed-sex relationships. One of the reasons we thought this might have been was that our gender-diverse group was a little bit younger than our other two groups, and perhaps they just had that extra little bit of daring youth to look past the concerns that they had with comfort and a lack of support to share affection anyway. So what do we make of these results? We're looking at them within the context of minority stress theory, which says that minorities need to pay extra attention to managing their identity, especially when they're in public. But what does it mean for somebody in a same-sex relationship or a gender-diverse relationship to manage their identity when they're in public? Chances are it likely has something to do with managing whether or not they're sharing affection, as that affection very well might give away the fact that they are in a same-sex or gender-diverse relationship. Just look at the monument on Christopher Street. What tells you that this is a gay monument other than the fact that you have two same-sex couples engaging in rather innocuous forms of affection sharing? And despite the fact that we are looking at really innocuous types of affection like holding hands, a small kiss, an arm around the back, these types of affection sharing in public for same-sex couples can have serious consequences, leading all the way up to death. So it's really not surprising then that we see heightened levels of vigilance around PDA for individuals in same-sex and gender-diverse relationships. However, despite this, we also found that a greater frequency of affection, both in public and private, was associated with relationship well-being. Of course, the link, unsurprisingly, was stronger when looking at the link between private affection and relationship well-being than public affection and relationship well-being. Even though President Obama told us that nobody should have to be afraid to walk down the street holding the hand of the person that they love, our research shows that quite a few individuals in same-sex and gender-diverse relationships do experience a significant amount of vigilance when it comes to sharing affection in public. And that vigilance, in turn, is strongly associated with reduced mental well-being. In other words, it really is a minority stressor. Thank you for listening to this presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or send me a message on Twitter.